Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This is for anyone with a Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or anyone who knows someone with those placements. This is a general tarot reading, so that means that not everything you hear is going to resonate with you. If not, that's fine. Just take what does resonate and leave the rest for whoever it's meant to find. That being said, if it really doesn't resonate with you, then feel free to choose a different pile. You can go and look at some of the signs that I posted from other places in your chart. You can go back to previous videos that I posted. I try to make my videos timeless, so you can just go back to a previous Capricorn reading and see if there's one that resonates with you more there. That being said, here's the 3 piles for this week. We have the Ethereal Visions Tarot with a piece of Moldavite. We have pile number 2 with the Soul Cards Tarot and a piece of Jade. And we have the Affirmators Tarot for pile number 3 with a piece of Emerald. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Meditate on your stack, meditate on your stone. You might have more than one that calls to you, if so that's fine. It just means that you have more than one message for you this week. I will see you in your reading. Bye. Hello Capricorn, and welcome. For those of you who've chosen pile number 1, this is your reading with this pretty piece of Moldavite here. It's a fantastic stone to work with when you're trying to up your vibration and open your third eye. Let's see what the universe has to say for you over the next 7 days. Need to know this week. Capricorn. One. And 2 and 3. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck here we have the 9 of Pentacles. So you guys are reaping some rewards from your hard work and enjoying the good life. The good single life. Let's see. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the Star. And we have the Page of Cups. So you are gaining some hope and optimism, but it's going to require a choice. It could be in a romantic sense. I could see that you're having to choose if you want to pursue someone that has piqued your interest and leave the single life behind, or if you want to continue being your best self without someone else. Just keep in mind that we are always whole as individuals, and that is wonderful, and ultimately the choice is up to you. Just make sure that you share the same love language and that your general ways of living are similar, and I don't think you'll have anything to worry about there. It's always nice to have someone to share when you've had a bad day, get those hugs and kisses from. But then it's also nice to have the bed all to yourself and not have to worry about someone smelling next to you. It's an interesting and sometimes difficult choice to make. Let's see, what additional information can we get for Capricorn group number 1? The other thing that I'm seeing here is some is a financial thing. You guys are doing pretty well, but you have a choice on if you want to leave behind the career that you have, that while it pays pretty well, it's not necessarily something you're passionate about. And you may have recently gotten an opportunity to do something that you're very passionate about, that you're really into as a job, but now you have to decide, maybe you'll be taking a pay cut, maybe it's going to require a lot of training or some moving, but it's going to, I can see that as another option here for the choice that you have to make. Okay, we have number 4, which is all about balance, karmic balance and building solid foundations. It says, stay the course, you are moving in the right direction. So whatever decision that it is that you're going to make this week is going to be exactly where you're supposed to be going. So don't worry about making the wrong choice. The universe has your back here, and you'll definitely get the messages you need to tell you which direction you should be going. We have number 7, which is all about intuition and spirituality. Listen to the messages from your higher self. And that's exactly what you'll need to be doing in order to be able to navigate this and know which path you're supposed to be taking. It says, trust what you need is there. With love, all can be accomplished. So maybe call in some loved ones, some family, some friends. If you have a lover, maybe talk to them about your choice, the choice you need to make. Or if it's love related, then get your family and friends in on it and have them help you look at it from an outsider's viewpoint and point out the good things and do a pros and cons checklist. We have number 35, which breaks down to an 8, which represents manifesting income and abundance. And it says, let go of a fixed plan, allow for spontaneity and growth. So make sure that you're not being too stuck in your ways. Make sure that you're allowing the universe to come in and improve your situation. Because obviously, as much as we think we know what we want, sometimes the universe has something coming in that is even better than we could have dreamed. And we just have to be open to it. We have number 3, which is all about manifestation and creating your desired reality. It says, the way is clear, awaken to the power within you. Yes, listen to your intuition and have confidence in your abilities and your skills. It's going to get you exactly what you want in this situation. I'm going to get some additional information from the Star Seeds Oracle here. Let's see. What extra information do we need for Capricorn group number 1? Alright, we have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Absolutely. You got that intuition on your side. It's going to come in and give you these ideas, and you're going to ultimately have the choice. It's always your choice if you're going to run with the ideas you get and take the advice from your intuition, or if you're going to go a different path or maybe stay on the path that you're on. Either way, like I said, ultimately it's your choice. but it's always fun to see where the universe leads you. We have the seeds of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of potential that you're going to see all of a sudden, and you're going to want to act on that. And we have lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So it's going to be something that you're a natural at, for sure. It could be something that's very new, but at the same time, you're really good at it, and that just means that you've probably done it in previous lives and perfected this skill, and now you get to harvest that and use it in this life. I'm going to close out here with some final messages from the universe. See what the universe has to say for the user. Let's get normal. Capricorn group number 1. There we go. Alright, we have vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. Yes. Make sure that you're listening to your intuition. It's going to lead you exactly where you need to go. And like I said, ultimately it is your choice on whether you follow that intuition or not. We all have free will. And we have free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Yes. If this is a love thing for you, then all I can say is do not judge someone new based on something that they did not do. It's easy to say, oh, well, in past relationships, this and that happened. But that's not fair to the new person. The new person hasn't done anything wrong. The new person hasn't hurt you. The new person hasn't done this or that or the other that you're judging them on. Make sure that you give them a fair chance. And if it's in the career related, money related, know that the only thing that could possibly hold you back is you. We tend to be our own worst enemies, as any human being can attest to. Make sure that even if you are afraid of something, you are not letting fear make your decisions for you. Finally, we have ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. And I could not say it better myself or end it on a better note, for sure. That's all I have for you this week. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Have some faith. No matter which decision you make, it's going to take you down the path that you're supposed to be going. The universe will be giving you intuitive insights so that you can sorry, I lost my train of thought there. The universe is going to be giving you intuitive insights so that you know which step to take next and where you're going. It's ultimately up to you if you want to act on that, but it's always fun to see where it takes you. It's usually to a really great place. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Take some time out for you if you need to. Be safe, be well, and I will see you in next week's reading. Bye. Hello Capricorn, welcome. For those of you who've chosen pile number 2, this is your reading with this pretty piece of jade here. It has a tiger carved into it, although you really can't see it. Even if I hold it really close, you can't really see the tiger. But I love it. So I personally was born in the year of the tiger, so. Alright, let's see. And maybe you or the person that you're dealing with is born in the year of the tiger. Alright. What does Capricorn group number 2 need to know for the next 7 days? Let's see. There we go. here we have the Lovers. So, you're having a pretty good week, it seems. And we also have the Star here, so the Lovers represents Gemini and the Star represents Aquarius. So you could have those in your chart, or you could be dealing with someone with that in their chart. What I'm getting is definitely a love reading here. So we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Star. So you met someone new, and probably a soulmate, someone that you've known in previous lifetimes. But you're kind of guarded, and you're kind of like, do I really want to give this a second try? Like, I'm really not so sure about this. I've been hurt so much in the past. The last one was a doozy. But with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, it could also be twin flame. The thing that you need to remember, the thing that you need to keep in mind when a new person comes in is that this person hasn't done anything wrong to you. Even if someone's done wrong to you in the past, that doesn't mean that this person is going to do it. They're two completely different people. It's not fair to judge someone based on something that someone completely different did. And it was never love that hurt you. It was someone who didn't know how to love that hurt you. So make sure that you're not confusing the two. Make sure that you're not overlapping it and using your traumas to judge someone unfairly. We're going to get some extra. It looks though like this new person is literally everything you've ever wanted in a person, in a partner. So, I mean, are you really going to pass that up and destroy it because somebody completely unrelated hurt you? I think that's what the universe is really wanting to point out here. Make sure that you're being fair to yourself and the other person. And maybe it's time to give it another shot. You know, that Nine of Wands, yeah, you're defensive, yeah, you're not sure, but it could end up being the best thing that you've ever done. So never let an opportunity pass you by. We have number 44, which is a master number. It's very much all about balance and building solid foundations. If you break that down, it's an 8, which is all about manifesting money and income. It says, explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is you. Yes. Your traumas, your bias, your judgments. That's the only thing holding you back from an amazing life. We have number 15, which breaks down to a 6, which is all about relationships, whether it's a professional relationship, family relationship, or a romantic relationship. Let it out, let it flow. Open up the heart to feel. Yeah, open up. It's not their fault that you've had a shit past. Don't judge them by it. You know, they want to make it work with you, so let them try. And make sure that you're willing to put in that effort too. It takes two people to make it work and make it keep working. We have number 30, which breaks down to a 3, which is all about manifestation and creating the life that you want. And it says, walk your own journey. It's essential to stay on your own path. So, while yes, it is a good thing for you to open up and have love in your life, make sure that you are still doing your own thing. You're still being free and having your own you time. Make sure you're still giving yourself that self-love. Make sure that you're still being an individual inside of the relationship. Make sure that you've got that hobby that you do so that you don't just end up merging with your lover and become codependent. You don't want that to happen. So let's get some additional messages here from the universe for Capricorn group number 2. There's 2. Here's one more. Thank you. Alright, we have your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So it could be that you're an artist or they're an artist, but I think more what this is saying is that you have personally manifested this person into your life. You have wanted someone like this, and now that they're right in front of you, you are accountable for what you've created, for what you've manifested. So are you going to take it, or are you going to let your traumas and fears make your decisions for you? It's okay to be scared. You know, emotions are fine as long as you understand them. But it's never okay to let your fears make your decisions for you. Make sure that you're being logical. I always like to say, let your heart decide where you're going and let your head figure out how to get there. But fear never has a place in your decision making. And then we have the Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. You've had a lot of anger and conflict in the past. You've had some bad relationships, but you need to open up again. We were created to love. We were not created to suffer. We were not created to block ourselves off and just become a bitter old person. We were always meant to keep putting out that love, that high vibration. That's literally what we were born to do. And then we have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And that's just encouraging you to listen to your intuition, because your intuition is going to tell you exactly where to go, how to get there, what steps to take. And it's going to lead you down the path of happiness, so long as you're willing to listen and to take the steps that is given to you. So we're going to close out your reading with some last words of wisdom from the universe, from this little starseed oracle deck. Final words of wisdom for Capricorn group number 2. Thank you. We have Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Words right out of my mouth, yes. What I just said. We have Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Yeah, being afraid isn't letting your light shine. Being afraid is hiding your light under a bushel and hoping that no one finds you. Do your best to live fearlessly and don't let your traumas hold you back. And we have Strength. You're being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Yes. Take that chance. Take that chance to be happy, and you will love where it takes you. That's all I have for you this week. You're going to have a really good week. Just keep moving forward one step at a time. Don't let that fear hold you back. Let your curiosity lead and see where it goes. It's going to be great. Universe even is saying, like, hey, this is a good thing. Like, come on, let's do this. So jump right in. But yeah, take care of yourself. Take some time out if you need to. Self-care is an absolute must. Stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you in next week's reading. Bye. Hello Capricorn, and welcome. For those of you who have chosen pile number 3, this is your reading. With this pretty piece of emerald here. Let's see what the universe has for you this week. very similar reading to number 1 and number 2. Alright, 9 of Pentacles. You guys are living up the single life and loving, just sitting back, taking care of yourself, and not having to worry about anybody else. That's awesome. This week, things are going to be interesting. So we have the Knight of Swords. We have the 6 of Swords. And we have the Lovers. So with these, you could have Gemini in your chart or be dealing with a Gemini. There's 2 scenarios here. One is love reading, obviously. Whenever the Lovers comes out, it can easily be a love reading. 2 is career related because of the 9 of Pentacles that was at the bottom of the deck. So basically, I'm seeing that you've got a really important decision to make, and you get to decide if you want to continue on the path you're on, whether it's staying happily single or staying in this job that is providing pretty well for you, or if you're going to break away from that and fly into more emotionally fulfilling waters of no longer being single or going towards a job that you know that you're going to really, really enjoy. Now, what the cards are saying here, though, is that more than likely you've already made your decision. You know exactly what you're going to be doing. You know where you're headed. And now that you've seen this clear path, you are headed straight there, making a beeline for the finish line. Just make sure that you are taking it slow enough that you don't miss any details. You don't want to forget something and have to backtrack for sure. Have number 29, which breaks down to an 11, which indicates that you are on the path that you're supposed to be on, and that the best thing for you to do now is just keep putting one foot in front of the other. We have enjoy where you are, for soon you will be somewhere else. Yes, I keep getting that lately. There's going to be a lot of changes for a lot of people. The thing about wanting a different kind of life is that to get a different kind of life, your new life is going to cost you the one that you've got. So if you want to be in love and have a partner, then it's going to cost you your single life. If you want that job that you're going to be really passionate about, it's going to cost you this life that you have now that's boring and monotonous, but potentially stable. Maybe the new one is going to be a little less stable, but it's going to be more exciting. So your new life will cost you the one that you've got. You've got to be ready for that. We have number 26, which breaks down to an 8, which is all about manifesting money and abundance. Everything is you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. Absolutely. You are creating your reality right now. Make sure that you're ready to be accountable for what you make. Whether it's good or bad. Although, judging by what I see, it's probably going to be really good. But just be ready. We have number 34, which breaks down to a 7, which is all about spirituality, intuition, and following your intuitive hits. We have let love be your guide. Live a life from love, guided by love. Yes. Never let fear make your decisions. It's alright to be afraid. It's okay to be nervous. But you should never let that make your decisions for you. I like to say, and I say it often, let your heart decide where you're going and let your mind figure out how to get there. By doing that, you'll always be happy. you got there, it was amazing, your heart led you, and you've got that new experience now, and where you go from there is your choice. It's a great way to live. We have number 17, which breaks down to an 8, which is again about manifesting money and abundance. And it says, miracles happen. Give the universe your clear intention. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Like, you are creating the life you want. You have to know exactly what you want. You have to have a plan to get there, and you have to be willing to put in the energy. That's how we manifest. And then once you do manifest it, you have to take accountability. So if it comes up and you get exactly what you want, well, the good and the bad about getting what you want is that you got exactly what you wanted. Sometimes you get it and you're like, oh, well, fuck, that's not what I thought it would be. Well, take accountability to fix it. Like, it's up to you. But, like I said, from the looks of the cards that were first drawn, that means you're walking into a lot calmer waters that are going to be a lot warmer and feel good. Let's get some additional information for Capricorn with number 3. Thank you. I'm not surprised that card came out. We have jump in, Andromedan energy, adventures. Say yes to change. There you go, right there. Big bold print from the universe. Say yes, jump in, go, do. Get it done. And then we have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Yeah. Figure out what you want and then surrender. Let it happen. Don't fight it. Go with the flow. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Yes. Destiny is not going to come crashing in through your window. You need to get out there. You need to let it happen. You need to, go out with friends on Friday night. Go meet some people. Say hi to that coworker. Let destiny happen. You have to put in that effort if you're ever going to get the things that you are trying to manifest. We're going to close out your reading now with some final words of wisdom from the universe with these starseed oracle mini deck here. Alright, let's get some final messages for Capricorn group number 3. Thank you. We have observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. And we have creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. So maybe some crafting, some painting, some music, whatever it is that you're helps you be creative is exactly what you should be doing. Help you relax and help you get some confidence in yourself. Truth. See your light. Know your power. Have the courage to walk your truth. Yes. And the only reason that you wouldn't is if you were letting fear rule your decisions, which we don't want to do. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you can take time out so that you can think and meditate and get those next steps, the intuitive hits that's going to help you take off. Make sure that you are ready, because the new life is going to erase your old life. And the transition could be a little uncomfortable. Transitions tend to be uncomfortable. But where you're going is going to be great. It's a first step towards an amazing life. So step boldly. Stay safe, be well, and I will see you in next week's reading. Bye.